Episode 6. Rest is revolutionary. How to prioritize rest as a Black woman. Hey, beautiful people! Welcome back to Who Takes Care of Me, the podcast where we get real about self care, healing, and creating space for yourself without guilt. I'm Coach Yudi, your grief coach and guide. And today, we're talking about something that has been stolen from us for generations: rest. Let me say this loud and clear. Rest is not luxury. It's not something you earn. Rest is your birthright. But let's be real, rest is hard for a lot of us because we've conditioned ourselves to believe that if we're not working, we're lazy. If we're not constantly moving, we're falling behind. If we sit still, we're wasting time. Sis, that is a lie. And today, we're unlearning it together. Let's get into it. Why is it so hard to rest? Let me ask you something. When was the last time you took a nap in the middle of the day without feeling guilty? When was the last time you sat down and did nothing without grabbing your phone to check emails or scrolling through social media? When was the last time you truly rested without apologizing for it? Sis, if you're struggling to answer that, you're not alone. So many of us, especially Black women, are out here running on fumes, exhausted, overworked, and still believing we're not doing enough. And the worst part? We think that's normal. It's time to talk about why rest is so hard for us and how we can reclaim it. Building the body. The truth about rest and Black women. First, let's get real about where the struggle comes from. Black women have been told for centuries that we must work harder than everyone else just to be seen, valued, or respected. From our ancestors who were forced into unpaid labor to our grandmothers who worked long hours as caretakers, to our mothers who had to hold down jobs and raise families. We come from a lineage of overworked women. And somewhere along the way, we started to believe that our worth is tied to our productivity. That if we stop, even for a moment, we're failing. But let me tell you the truth. Your worth has nothing to do with how much you produce. You don't have to earn rest. You deserve it simply because you exist. The dangers of not resting. Sis, let's talk about what happens when you never let yourself rest. Burnout. Your body and mind literally shut down from exhaustion. Health issues, high blood pressure, anxiety, insomnia, it all adds up. Resentment. You start feeling bitter towards the people who do rest. Disconnection from joy. You forget what it feels like to just be without doing anything. And let's be real, some of us are passing this exhaustion down to our children. We tell them, you have to work twice as hard. We tell them, success means never stopping. But what if the lessons we really need to teach is this? Rest is not failure, it is healing. Practical self-care. How to prioritize rest without guilt. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, I hear you, but I literally don't have the time to rest. Sis, I get it. You have responsibilities. People depend on you. But here's the thing. If you don't make time for rest, your body will force you to take it later. And usually that means burnout, breakdowns, or illness. So let's talk about how to start prioritizing rest today without feeling guilty. First, schedule your rest like you schedule your work. If your job, kids, or responsibilities need you at a certain time, you'd show up, right? So why not show up for yourself the same way? Block out at least 15 minutes a day where you do absolutely nothing. Second, start with micro rest. If resting for an hour feels impossible, start small. Close your eyes for 60 seconds and just breathe. Step outside and let the sun hit your face. Sit in silence for 5 minutes before grabbing your phone in the morning. These small pauses teaches your body that rest is safe. Third, say no to something that drains you. Sis, rest is not just about sleeping. It's about protecting your energy. If there's something you're saying yes to out of obligation, practice saying, I can't do that right now. And don't explain, just let it be. Every time you say no to one more thing, you say yes to yourself. My affirmations of the day: I deserve rest without guilt. I want you to repeat this. I deserve rest. My body deserves rest. My mind deserves rest. I don't have to earn rest. It is my right. Breathe that in. Let it settle in your spirit because you deserve peace. Sis, you're not lazy. You're not weak. You're a human being who deserves rest, just like anyone else. So here's what I want you to do next. Share this episode with a friend, sister, or co-worker who needs permission to rest. We're breaking the cycles together. And make sure you subscribe, because next time we're shifting from surviving to thriving. The next episode is called From Surviving to Thriving, Reclaiming Joy Without Guilt. We're talking about how to invite joy back into your life without feeling bad about it. Sis, take care of yourself. You deserve it. I'll see you next time.